It's alleged that Queen Naomi had collapsed in the police station because of so many dragging and so many accusations coming from unknown people. Yes, we've heard everything about the Ibadan stampede, and we heard as only of Ife and Oba Elegushi and Adeleke and Olubadan all tried to save Olori Naomi from going to the prison. But it's so unfortunate that they kept coming, their throws kept coming, accusations kept coming, objections kept coming. And now, as at the time we heard this information, we don't really know the particular place that these things are coming from. We don't know where they are coming from, the objections and the throws. But what we are hearing now is that when Naomi has been detained in the prison till January, and it is quite a thing of sadness. We never expected this. All our thought was that Olori Naomi maybe must have come out of this mess as Oba Elegushi promised. And as Adeleke said, he cannot stand and see Olori Naomi go into jail. But it seems everything is fading away, all the promises that he made. Even though we know he's trying his best. Queen Naomi could no longer hold this. She couldn't take it anymore. She was right there at the police stations. Cases were coming against her. They were filing a lot of accusations on her. They were filing a lot of objections against her. So everything crumbled in her head, and she decided to collapse. She lost strength. You people need to see Olori Naomi. As at the time we heard this, you need to see how weak she was. The other time we heard Ooni of Ife's mom stormed palace to come and show herself, come and do eye service, like say the thing too penal, crying that her favorite daughter-in-law will be going to jail, that the enemies have done this, the enemies have did this, the enemies have done that. Whereas she was one of the people who are opposing Olori Naomi. If not, who knows if she's even among the people who conspired all this against Olori Naomi and caused all these things to happen. Now she's claiming she loves Olori Naomi so much, and she can't stand to see her. She can't stand to see her, in tears. Stand to see her leave her only son Tadenikawo behind and go behind bars. That this cannot happen. We heard she started beckoning on Ooni of Ife to do something. Yes, to do something about this. That Ooni of Ife should do something, and Paropo should do something, that her favorite daughter-in-law cannot enter prison, that it is not Queen Naomi's fault, this one and this. So we all know that this woman hates Olori Naomi so much. Everybody knows about that. So we heard the thing was coming too much. Some people were saying that Queen Naomi should be crucified, that she should be thrown into the prison, that every time she'll be doing as if she's the only person who is beautiful, or the only person that Kabiyesi likes, love. Some objections were saying that she made Kabiyesi forget his wives, that she is using this thing to do renewal. Those children that thing that happened that day, that she used it to do renewal, to get followers in her church, that she should be crucified herself and no mercy for her. And wow, I heard this. I said, wow, this is how people can manipulate people. Is this how people can manipulate people, really? Say Naomi should go to jail, that she has done too much, they should not pity her, you know. So when she was hearing all these things, it was ringing too much on her head. People, we heard she collapsed. What is the gain of those people trolling her? What is the gain of those people saying all this things behind her back? If Queen Naomi go to jail, what is the gain of the people that made her to go to jail? Will it make them now become Kabiyesi's favorite? Will it make them now, you will now say yes, that Kabiyesi will now throw Queen Naomi away, or throw Tadenikawo away, and now make their own children crown prince? Will it make Kabiyesi to transfer everything that he has written in Tadenikawo's name to their own children's name? Whatever you are doing and there is no gain in it, so why continue to do what you cannot even gain anything? If you are so jealous of somebody and you decide to buy the person, and you cannot get the money in the person's account, you can't even access it or her property, why buy the person? You want to disorganize somebody's marriage, and you know you can't even marry the person. Why disorganize it? So everything someone is doing in this life, the person should think to and fro and ensure there is gain in whatever he or she is doing. When there is no gain, you can't gain anything from there. You can't add money to your account. Why will you go ahead to do it? So people who are, who want to mess Queen Naomi up by raising allegations against her, saying a lot of nasty things against her, I hope they have gained now. Especially those who think that their son should be the crown prince. So if those people have heart in what happened to Queen Naomi, will Kabiyesi hand everything from Tadenikawo to him? Kabiyesi really loves Naomi and cannot trade her for anything. He can't leave her for anything. And to crown it all, we heard that none of the oldies has visited the hospital. Yes, none of the oldies have visited the police station. At least to show empathy to Olori Naomi. All they do is they keep celebrating Christmas, they keep dancing and rejoicing when one of their own is under serious case. They don't even show that they are concerned about what Olori Naomi is passing through. You can imagine. So you see, everything still lies on Kabiyesi should really know what he will do. He should know what he should do to these Oloris in order for him and Queen Naomi to have their total freedom. Because right now there is no need keeping those Oloris there. No need of them being in that palace. They don't too do, they don't too commit. So they should be thrown out of that palace. If all the information you are hearing is true, they should be thrown out and go to wherever they want, to their ex-husband's house, to Babana Suru, to wherever they think their father's house. They should just go back. They don't belong to the palace. I've said it over and over again. And people keep saying this over and over again. But Olori Naomi, we pray that God will strengthen her and give her the grace she needs to stand all this. These two, shall pass, and so shall it be. Please, my people, I'll be bringing more updates on this. Kindly subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget that all these are alleged information. I'll be back.